Welcome to the Cyber Heist CyberCast.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. My name is Zac Truscott. I'm a producer on the Game Cyber Heist and a student at the EAE program at the University of Utah.
I'm AJ Dimick. I'm also a producer on the Cyber Heist. Today we're going to talk about The Thief. Well, let's get into some things.
Sounds good to me. So, first off, what's our game? Cyber Heist. It's a two-person heist, asymmetrical gameplay where one person is playing a thief in a 3D world, sneaking around, doing all the legwork, and the second person is playing a hacker, top-down 2D, iPad style, right? Little shout-out there to the iPad. And he is working the grid, trying to open doors, turn off different things, lasers and such, so that the thief can do his job and get through the level and accomplish their goals.
Which one are you going to play?
I love them both. I think the Thief is awesome, though. Mainly because I've done a lot of producing for the Thief side, so I love the Thief.
See, I'm more of a hacker guy myself.
Oh, there you go, man.
I like the strategy. Yeah, team up.
Yeah, right? Okay, cool. Awesome. Anyway, so let's talk about the Thief. What does he do? And I'm really pumped to talk about him because he's kind of my baby. So the Thief, typical first-person stealth game, kind of like Thief, Metal Gear Solid, but we're in the first person, not the third, where you don't see your character at all. And so we've had to do a lot of neat things for the Thief to be able to give feedback, right? So one of our biggest challenges is getting feedback from the world around you. Since you're not there, you can't hear, you can't smell, you can't taste, blah, 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 right? You're not in the game, but we want you to feel like you're in the game. So when you're looking around a corner, you can't really see what's behind you. So we've had to give the Thief some really cool mechanics and features in the game that give feedback. First off, as a first-person Thief game, you can move forward, back, left, right. You can jump, and you can crouch. And also, one thing that I love a lot is the run, because once those drones find you, dude, you have to book it. So those are the main movement mechanics. One of the fun movement mechanics are kind of sneaking, feeling mechanics that we've added to the game is a peeking system, where you walk up to a wall, you look over, and you can see what's going on, and then you look back, and then you can look to the other side, say you're on a pillar, right? So you can kind of peek around walls, and then you can keep peeking around the wall, but if you peek too far out, the drones can spot you. So it's kind of a really cool system. Chris Rawson kind of helped come up with that.
Avoid the drones.
Yeah, it's been really neat. So it feels really good in the game.
One of the unique features about our games is you're not immediately caught by the drones. It's not just a true false thing. You're not just unseen and seen. You have a threat meter that builds up. You'll see the drones, and they will continue to rise until it reaches the top, and then you're seen, and then they're going to come after you.
Pretty awesome. That's one of the biggest feedbacks, right? Getting that feedback, and especially if you're looking around, peeking around a wall, and that drone comes from behind you, and because you can't see him or hear him, right? So all of a sudden you'll be able to hear some sounds, and you'll get this meter will flash up on your screen down in the corner. Which, if the little meter that's filling up ever comes at the bottom of your screen, that means he's behind you, to one side or the other.
So you don't want to see a guard meter. If you've never seen one, they've never seen you. You've done very well.
Yes. All right, the next thing the Thief has, which is a really cool kind of tool he's got, part of his tool belt, right? They're called transmitters. We'll show you a picture. These transmitters are basically Wi-Fi hotspots. What they do is the Thief throws them on the ground, right on the hex grid on the floor. What it does is it opens up the hex grid and sends a signal out to the hacker, which then can now open up more hex area for him to create his grid lines, right? So it's a system that the hackers created for the Thief to be able to open up and hack the world better for the hacker. So it's almost like you're creating your own grid system, right? So that the whole cyber side of the game, that really comes from that feel of you're creating a way to hack into the system, hack into these levels. And the Thief plays a big role in the physical world of throwing that down, that transmitter, and opening up that grid system.
Right. So if I'm the hacker, I can't go anywhere until the Thief throws out some transmitters for me. So I want to get to that door, man. I want to unlock that door for you. All right, throw some transmitters down, get over all the way to the other side, get to the door.
Yeah, it creates a really cool co-optitude style feel to the game, right? Where I've got to do something for you so you can do something for me, and really back and forth. It also helps keep the players together, so it's not like the Thief just runs through the level or the hacker just opens all the doors and the game's done. So it keeps it very, together. All right, communication between the hacker and the Thief has been a big issue for us. We've kind of struggled with that because we want this feel of two friends or husband and wife or whoever's playing, two people playing, to really be able to talk, communicate. At first we were going for a real co-op, like couch co-op feel, and we've still stuck to the couch co-op, but we've also made it so you could play over a network with a friend, which is kind of a byproduct to our game. Which I think will help market the game better. We think it does. But we really want that feel of we're sitting together and we need to communicate. So to do so, we've created a ping system. You want to tell us about that ping system?
Yeah, see, this is one of my biggest things about the game is, for those of you for devs out there, making a communication system between two players that don't see the world in the same way. You gotta remember, our hacker sees the world top down. Our thief sees the world right in the game. So trying to say, hey, go over there, and converting those spatial relationships from your top-down view to in the world is a really hard thing to do.
Really
so
hard.
What we've done is we've developed this ping system. Like, okay, well, on mine it's right here, so I'm gonna push the button right here on my board right here. Boom. I'll show you a picture right there. Boom. Show you pinging the system, and it shows up exactly where it is on your world too, which is an instantaneous way for the two players to communicate and say, hey, I need you to go over there, or I need you to put a transmitter here, or anything you need to do to communicate. And this communication is key to our game. It's one of the biggest features we have. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, and even vice versa, right? So the hacker can ping the world to tell the thief where to go, but the thief can ping the floor, which is now the hex grid that he's creating with those transmitters, or he can even ping objects and say, hey, here's a desk. I'm going to crouch behind it. Don't worry about me. And I'll be safe for a couple minutes. Go get that door open for me so I can get through it, you know?
Or if he doesn't have an IR node activated, you can say, hey, there's a guard right here.
Yeah, and ping the ground and tell him what to do. So it's really this back and forth communication, which enhances that co-op play, even that couch co-op moment, right? So you don't always have to be staring at the other guy's screen going, where are you at? Where are you at? Instead, you can just be like, right here, dude. I'm right here. You can see me. I'm right here. Oh, okay, I'm good. It's been pretty fun. Anyway, so we'll be to continue on this later. Since we'll try to keep these short, there's a couple more features for the hacker for the thief that we really want to show. And so we'll show that next time. So thanks for joining us. I don't know, who do we got today?
We are going to be introduced to Viba Ballarau.
Awesome. The double V.
The double V!
What up, buddy? All right. Thanks for watching the Cyber Heist CyberCast. And please subscribe, follow us on all this awesome stuff we have, and hope you watch next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Vaibhav. I'm from India, Mumbai. You might have heard about it. I did my bachelor's from there. I did my bachelor's in computer engineering and then thought of going into games and doing some programming for games. So I'm here. The most important stuff that I can tell you about right now is the ping system that we decided to introduce because we wanted a sense of communication between the two players, and the ping system made it easier for both the players to communicate. American accent. My first game would be Dishonored. I've played that a lot. And then my next game that I'll play a lot will be FIFA 2013 and 14 and all the FIFA titles actually. And that sucks. That accent sucks. I'm sticking to my Indian accent. Yeah.
That was great.
That was awesome.
So let's do transmitters. Cool, that was cool.